Let's talk about the VP slot. Joe Biden's looking for a VP, I know you've heard. There's an article out this morning that says Stacey Abrams would be the right pick for him. I'm assuming you agree with that. Why do you think that you'd be a good choice for Joe Biden?
Part of my response to not becoming governor in 2018 was not to hide my head, but to really work on addressing the core issues facing our country. I've set up a national 18-state infrastructure to protect our elections. I've set up a 7-state organization that is working on the census. And through the Southern Economic Advancement Project, I've been able to work with Propel, Fresh EBT, and get connected with Give Directly to address the economic needs of our most economically vulnerable and least resilient communities. I believe I have the capacity, the competence, the skills, and the willingness to serve. But I will say this, my first responsibility is to make sure that the work that I'm doing across this country, working with federal, state, and local leaders, helps serve the people who need it most. That's why I'm so excited about what we're doing with Project 100.us, which is getting resources directly to those who need it at a time where our government is moving too slowly to serve the most vulnerable. SNAP recipients are the least likely to be banked. They do not...
Well, I just want to say this. That's a great nuts and bolts answer because everybody knows you're extremely qualified. I'm looking for something about Stacey Abrams, the person, why she's a good
Sure.
choice. And have you had any talks at all with the Biden team?
I've been very privileged to work very closely with the Biden team in recent weeks, having conversations, particularly about how we get Congress to respond to the needs on our voting infrastructure. What we saw happen in Wisconsin is unconscionable. I was born there, I have family still living there, and the fact that they had to risk their lives to participate in an election is a travesty. The work we've done through Fair Fight 2020 has helped mitigate that harm in 18 states, but we have more to do. But the reality is I want to serve our country, whether I do so in elected office or through the work I'm doing at the nonprofit level or as a small business owner. My responsibility is to make America stronger, and I'm excited to be a part of this conversation.
All right, Stacey Abrams, I'm hoping this is not our last conversation. Something tells me it is.